Girl, quiet as it's kept. Y'all may not never see me on camera again, child. Y'all may not never. And the reason being is because, baby, the way I sat up here and recorded a whole video and the audio was detached, I'm still just unless y'all gonna be sending me love offerings regularly so I can buy myself some new equipment. Okay. Shout out to Monique King for sending me a super thanks. Thank you, girl. She a real one. All right, she the realest. Okay, but outside of that, girl, this what y'all gonna get, because baby, this equipment is like, no, man, we not gonna do no more videos, girl. No more videos for you. All right, girl, we doing this voiceover because it's easy to upload, child. Anyway, we here. All right, Belle Collective Part 3. Unnecessary. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Did y'all think we really needed a part 3 for Belle Collective? I don't know. I don't think we did, but we're here. We're here. There definitely was some parts, so I was like, what the hell? And other parts where I was not paying attention. Anyway, my name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective. If you are new to my channel, I talk about books, TV, movies, and all kinds of things in between. If you're looking for an internet community, you found one, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning, hey girl, hey person, hey, however you identify, okay, because we're affirming over here. All right, welcome back. You already know the drill. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode, my commentary, and don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into it. So we're picking up off the heels of Joshi and Latrice. And again, from my last video, I said that I feel like Joshi has seen a lot of things in that house. He has experienced a lot of things with Cliff, and to prevent from putting his good girlfriend's business out in the street, he is just sitting there, dealing with all of the emotions of what he's experienced. And he feels like Cliff's apologies are empty. He says this is not the time nor the place to be trying to offer me no apology. And Latrice completely agrees with him. And she says that, we'll handle everything off the cameras in real life. We won't do any of this here. I'll call you when I get back into the city. So I hope that they do work on their relationship and try to patch things up, because I truly feel like Josh is a good friend. I know a lot of people don't too much care for him, but I do. He did meddle into some business that he didn't need to get into, but again, he is being a friend. He was trying to be a friend, and that's his intention, right? The impact wasn't good, but his intent was good. So anyway. So y'all, I spoke too soon, child. I spoke too soon. Last reunion, last review, I was like, now how the hell we talking about Latrice and Cliff, but we not bringing up Leticia and Glenn effed up relationship? Here we go. We talking about Leticia and Glenn. I don't feel like Carlos put them on under the knife like he did with Latrice and Cliff. I don't feel like he put them under the gun, but I better take what I can get, child. Okay, so Lateshia and Glen are celebrating their 20th anniversary, and instead of Glen buying her a brand new ring, he gets her old ring from when he first proposed to her. And, Leticia was just over the moon about it. We're engaged. We're doing well, much better than we were before. And, we're going to get married again. And Glendale says that Leticia is not marrying the 20-year-old that 20 years ago. She's marrying a man now. I said, sweetheart, it took 20 years for you to become a man. Married people, please help me. Okay. Married folks. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a long-term relationship, a serious relationship, but I don't go through all of it. I really don't. I don't be going through none of this, and I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, but I really don't understand how a man doesn't know that he doesn't need to be cheating and lying and carrying on and treating his wife like why does it take 20 years for him to finally get his act together? Like, can y'all please explain that to me? Can y'all please help me understand how it's possible? I really don't understand. Is it really that hard, y'all? Is it really that tough and difficult? Please get in the comments, because I the way that I was just like, girl, what? And Leticia just eating it up, child. Just eating it up, girl, with a spoon, baby. Just eating it up. Yep, this is my man. And y'all, was it me? Or was Leticia dress getting worse and worse? I was like, girl, this dress, I mean, it looked bad when you first came to sit down, but now, girl, look, it's like, it's just taking a turn for the worse. Okay, anyway, let me get off her. Now we talk about Cliff and Glenn's unusual relationship, BFF relationship. Actually, prior to that, they shared with us that Leticia and Glenn raw dogging it again. I said, girl, I wouldn't let that nigga touch me with a 10-foot pole. But okay, girl, you do you, girl. Anyway, so we talk about Cliff and Glenn's BFF relationship, and I still don't understand how Glenn's supposed to be good friends with Cliff, but he calling his wife, calling Latrice a snake behind his back. Child, I don't know how that works. But anyway, they show us clips about them arguing over the fact that Cliff has, fed Glenn information. And here's the thing, Glenn is a grown ass man. Glenn been a grown ass man. So if he decides to pick a fight with Leticia, if he decides to do whatever he is doing with Leticia, that's because he's decided to do that. Okay? He is a grown ass man. Why y'all acting like Glenn like 15 and Cliff, his older brother or something like that influencing him? I said, y'all really just not serving these men. They be so underdeveloped. I don't understand mentally and emotionally. Just arrested development to me, okay? Now here's where I lost it. Bitch, when I tell you I lost it. Leticia says that Cliff has been telling Glenn that Leticia is gonna be like Melody Rogers. She didn't say Rogers, she said the old last name, but we're gonna respect Melody around here. Okay, well, the name changed specifically. Cliff told Glenn that Leticia is gonna be like Melody Rogers and leave Glenn like Melody left Martell after Martell made Melody who she was. So after Glenn makes Leticia who she is, Leticia gonna leave him. Girl,
all of this, it's just
when I tell you the delusions, I see why birds of a feather flocking together. First of all, let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear. All right. These niggas like to tell the story at like J, okay? Fuck A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Fuck all that. Let's start at J, okay? We're gonna start right here. We're gonna tell the story from J and then the rest of the story. Nigga, y'all forgot that Martell had done fooled around for years, more than half of their marriage, and had a baby on that lady. One. Two, y'all missing the point that if Martell was able to put Melody on, like y'all say she did, like he did, why the fuck he ain't able to put his own damn self on? Please, let's be for real. Let's be clear. T.I. voice, okay? I don't understand delusional. And Leticia is just eating it up. He thinks that I'm gonna be as big as Melody and do all the different things that Melody is doing. Third of all, okay, again, let's be clear, all right? Love and Marriage Huntsville is a much bigger platform than Belle Collective. Let's be for real. Like, I love Belle Collective, don't get me wrong, and Quiet as It's Kept. There are some parts where Belle Collective has been much more entertaining than Love and Marriage Huntsville, but overall, no dear. Love and Marriage Huntsville is much more entertaining than Belle Collective. Quiet as It's Kept, we need to upgrade for the Belle Collective for their intro. Like, we still on this old ass 2010 intro. Like, no, girl. Leticia, please. I'm not trying to shade girly. I'm not trying to knock nobody down. I'm not trying to do none of those things. But Leticia is, when I tell you the bar is so low for her and Glenn with her expectation in terms of having a man, the bar is so low for Leticia. She is just so low, right? Like, anything he can do, any little thing he do for her, she's happy about it. It's like, girl, what? Girl, please. Anyway, I'm finna go on. I'm gonna move along. In my notes, I said y'all niggas really do be starting and leaving our parts, and y'all delusional as hell. Oh, Leticia gonna leave you after you put her on like Melody left Martell. First of all, the hell. See, I wasn't finna let y'all get my pressure up. I'm not fooling with y'all. Okay, so then we talk about the situation where Cliff calls Glenn and tells Glenn about Latrice being around a stripper. I don't understand why the hell Cliff getting in his feelings about anything. One, okay. Two, I don't understand why Glenn getting in his feelings about anything. Nigga, just last season, we was sitting down doing a paternity test for you, trying to see if you done fathered somebody else's child. And she can sit here and look at the stripper if she wants to, goddamn it. I don't understand. Leticia just way too simple to me, child. She's simple. She a simpleton to me. She a simpleton. But anyway, So JJ said Cliff ain't had no business being in that room with the ladies. He needed to be in the back with the other men. And Cliff was like, well, why weren't you in the back in the pool playing pool with the other men? JJ said, I was trying to make sure my wife was all right. That makes sense. He said, you was in there telling Leticia to pull on the man thing and see if it's real. He said, I ain't say that. You said that. I said, now being footage always gonna get you together. Now being footage gonna come for your ass to you, but so you best keep your shit together, okay? You best get your story straight if you gon', right? Because bean footage gonna get you together, right? So they showed the bean footage, baby. Let me tell you, when I tell you Cliff was studying the shit out that man peen, look like, ooh, Leticia, go on and pull on it and see if it's real. Nigga, what the hell? Now, I don't think Cliff gay or nothing like that, but I do think that he was way too interested in that man peen than he needed to be, okay? I said, child, we when I tell you that bean footage be bean footaging, woo, yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. But again, Glenn got some nerve. Glenn got some nerve. Oh no, she ain't finna be having those strippers and all this other stuff. Nigga, you got a whole person. You done slept with a whole person, and this lady thought she was pregnant and carrying your child. Sir, no. No. And the fact that Leticia ain't on his neck, but of course she not gonna be on his neck, because she just happy to be here, child. She just happy to be in the room, and it's, you know, if she like it, I love it, child. I love this for her, child. Anyway, Aisha and Willie, Queen of Jackson, and Willie was just sitting there like, y'all, did y'all see Willie? Willie was really bored. He ain't had nothing to say. He was just like, child, I'm just here. He looking at Cliff like, this idiot. Carlos asked Willie to translate something that Cliff said. Like, I don't know what the hell that man said. I can't tell you nothing. Please make sure you keep captions under Cliff. We do not understand what the hell he talking about. We do not. Okay? Please, let's be for real. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie to you, Aisha, I tuned out a little bit. I started doing other stuff, and I just was too lazy to rewind it. I just said, y'all know what? If I miss it, y'all will get me together. Because I like Aisha, but I also didn't like the fact that I feel like she was siding more so with the bitter heifers on the other side. I ain't too much care for that, okay? And also, I just didn't feel like Aisha was doing a whole lot this season. I mean, I like her. I was interested in her story, but I feel like we've gotten enough, and there is no need to go back and revisit or rehash anything from, you know, Aisha's perspective, okay? Now, Carlos asked Aisha about working with Marie. What was it like? And she said, child, you mean what was it like working with Essie? And Marie turns around and tells us that, I was like, girl, this ain't got much to do with nothing, child. Talking about something, oh, you know, well, I've earned my dues. I've paid my dues. I don't need to do the work. You know, I'm retiring in a year. I don't need to do all of that. I've paid my dues. I said, girl, this was not anything to do with quote unquote work. Okay. This was a fundraising event for a cause that you are affected by. So why would you not want to have a hand in it? Also, the fact that you had so much to say about what they were doing, right? For you to be the person that wrote the checks and you weren't satisfied with how things turned out. I said, girl, the checks that you were signing wasn't big enough, I guess. Anyway, but shout out to Marie for retiring early. I say, child, that's what I'm trying to do too, child. Okay, I'm trying to be rich. I want to be a rich Black woman, okay? Shout out to Rodney the Voice, but I'm trying to be rich, okay? Anyway, I said, girl, that still don't cover up the fact that you didn't help and you ain't do no work, girl. You still looking real lazy T. Because guess again, if you didn't feel like doing no work, right? You didn't feel like doing no work, at least let the check be big enough so the girls can get what they needed to get done. Girl, they over there serving cheese and crackers, girl. They said they was gonna serve a huge charcuterie board. Girl, please. Anyway, so we get to Gucci and Latrice. Now, this was the big thing for me. I was so annoyed with Gucci, Sophia Shante, because part of what who am I talking about? Part of what Sophia Shante Sogucci said, I was like, okay, I understand why she said that. But then the other part, I was like, girl, you delusional as hell, and I can't go down. I can't rock with you, girl. I cannot do this with you. Okay, so first part, Carlos asked Sogucci Sophia Shante if she felt like Latrice actually had something to do with Selena coming to the event. And, and things ending the way that they did. And again, Sophia Shante Sogucci was like, yes, I do. Now I was like, girl, now how the hell do you feel like? And she explained to herself, and I said, okay, I understand. She said, I watched season 1 and I watched season 2 of Belle Collective. And Selena was nowhere to be found on Belle Collective. All of a sudden, as soon as we had this whole real estate fallout, and Latrice did pipe up and was like, girl, I didn't have no fallout with you, girl. That was you, girl. Now I'm Latrice. Now let's be for real. Now I do think that you didn't have no issue with her, but I do think think that you was trying to be funny, okay? I do think that you was trying to be funny because you heard that not Selena, but Sophia Shantae was going around talking about your child. So you decided you was going to create an unlikely alliance with Selena, who is her ultimate nemesis, right? So the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? That's what happened. And we're going to be for real about that. We are, okay? Now, in terms of, because again, Selena slept with your husband, girl. Why? Why are you trying to be friends with a woman who slept with your husband, girl? That don't. It might have been years ago, but I still don't want to be girl. Anyway, so I did feel like Sophia Shantae Sogucci had a point when she said that. Now, that's where it starts and stops. After that, I was like, girl, if you don't go sit down with your delusional self, okay? So she feels like after I said what I said with Selena, she just kept talking. I said, you were the instigator, dear. If my memory serves me well, okay, and it sometimes does, okay, it sometimes does. I remember that she could have given the obligatory, hey, how you doing, right? So you walk into a room, you it's a couple people you don't too much food with, but you don't want to single it out and make it awkward, right? So you throw up the, hey, how y'all doing, right? How y'all doing? Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing, right? You throw the hand up and you move on, right? Now that works in a group setting, okay? I feel like Sophia Shantae Sogucci waited purposefully for it to be just two of them, to Tamra and Selena to be there, to purposely isolate Selena and not speak to her. Right? Because she literally could have just threw up the hand and kept it moving. She did not do that. She purposely singled out Selena. So once Selena realized that she was singled out, then she stopped the girl and was like, excuse me, you didn't speak to me. Right? And then Sophia Shantae Sogucci bring up the fact that the lady ain't speak to her at the baby shower. Now, mind you, Selena was throwing the baby shower and she was running around a million miles a minute, okay? Now, you was invited, girl. You didn't have to even be invited. So, girl, what is your problem? Why would she invite you to an event that she didn't want to speak to you at? Girl, what the fuck? What kind of sense do that make, right? So then, she says that, she tried to assault me and all this other stuff. It was planned and that was the problem. And, all of it. I'm like, girl, you are the one that called her extra. You said under your breath that you was going to throw a drink at this lady in her face. Right? Girl, you were the agitator in this situation, Sophia Shantae Sogucci. You're not going to sit up here and act like you were not the aggressor, or not aggressor, but that you were not the agitator. You started that, and you wrote a check that your ass could not cash. That's what that was. Be for real. Let's be for real, okay? Because the bean footage is going to get you every time, okay? So they play the bean footage. And Sophia Shantae Sogucci still holding on to this same little myth. I said, girl, okay, girl, did you, So then the girls, what is it, Sky and Sanjay come out. I said, oh, God, Sanjay look just like JJ. Baby, JJ could never deny them girls, baby. They look just like him. So we find out that JJ and Sanjay and Star ain't talking to each other. Star and Sky are not talking to each other. And there has been a rift, obviously, because Sophia Shantae Sogucci then pressed charges on their mama. And they said that they've always felt like this about Sophia Shantae Sogucci. They felt like she never really cared about them. And I'm going to tell you right now, off rip, I believe them 100%. I do. And the reason why I believe that is because if y'all remember when Sophia Shantae Sogucci was sitting down at the yoga shop with her biological daughter had mentioned that Sophia Shantae Sogucci had abandoned her as well. So I'm thinking for TV, abandon her for TV. So if she can abandon her biological daughter, right, for TV, a strategy move, I feel like I can see Sophia Shantae Sogucci strategically wanting to do little things for the girls, Sanjay and Sky, to make them feel like everything is okay, but just to create the illusion for her ultimate goals. I personally feel like that. I can see Sophia Shantae Sogucci doing that. I really can. I'm believing it because they don't have no reason to lie, right? They have no reason to lie. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of there's a lot of history going on here. There's more things that we probably are not we're not privy to, but I truly believe hard down and them girls always felt like that about that lady, and it's just coming out. And the fact that this woman has pressed charges on these girls' mom. I said, now, Sophia Shantae Sogucci, how do you feel like you're ever going to really be able to mend fences with your stepdaughters if you pressing charges on their mama? That is the most pettiest thing ever. I really need Sophia Shantae Sogucci to take accountability. She is not taking accountability, and it's the most annoying thing to me. Why are you not taking accountability? Please, like, you literally, that's all you got to do is apologize, drop them charges specifically, right? anyway, I ultimately, Carlos wants the girls to mend fences with their dad. I get it, right? Life is short. You can lose a parent at any moment. You can lose a loved one at any moment, any point in time. And so, this argument, yes, you may not like Sophia Shante, but at least connect with your dad. And I don't know, who knows if they're really going to connect. I hope that they do. I hope that they don't allow, it's hard. They're in a really tough position, right? You got to choose your dad or choose your mom. And I hate the fact that Sophia Shante Sogucci put them in that place, right? And she said that she was never the one that started it, but I can't believe her. I cannot believe that she has never started it. The way that she holds on to Latrice like an attack dog, I can only believe how I can only see how else she, handles other relationships. And that was the most pettiest thing. That lady petty as hell. Okay. Sophia Shante is so damn petty. It's not even funny, girl. When you really could call the remedy to at least get on the good foot with these girls is literally dropping charges. And she still want to hold on. I say, girl, you baby, you want petty Betty, girl. You want petty Betty. But hey, JJ Lover, they together. It is what it is, and that's it. That's all. And so we talk about the wrap up with all the girls. We see that Leticia is on her bamboozle brunches. Child, she coming to the north. Girl, don't bring that bullshit up here, girl. We do not have time, girl. Our brunch be real, girl. We brunch up here, girl. Don't bring no cold ass plates and hot ass mimosas down up here, girl. We do not want it, girl. Okay. Sophia Shante Sogucci says she gonna be acting. I say, acting what? Acting like what, girl? Acting where? But okay, good for you, love. Good for you, doll. Then we got Marie Moreau. She says she's going to be getting into government contracting, and she's also going to be retiring in a year. Girl, please, baby, that is. Let me be just a rich woman. I don't got to be famous. I just want to be rich, child. Anyway, we see that she started an energy drink for mothers who have toddlers in their 40s. That's the perfect thing for her. She's got a client sitting right next to her because Tamara is a mommy now. Baby is not the toddler stage yet, but she will be. Super cute. She's got a podcast going, good for her. Also, Latrice is launching her Edge Tamer worldwide or nationwide. Child, I done reviewed the Edge Tamer. Child, you don't got to take my word for it, but baby, that thing wasn't hitting on nothing, girl. It was. When I tell you my edges was flaked up, girl, it looked like snow was all in my damn edges, child. But anyway, we still want to support Latrice in terms of the restaurant because she's opening a restaurant as well. But yeah, child, check out my review, my bold and black owned business perspective review on that Edge Tamer, child. I got pictures and everything, so you can go check that out and see what and do what thou willst, okay, with that information. But shout out to the girls. It was a good season. I enjoyed it. But Leticia ain't no damn Melody, okay? And Glen ain't no Martell. And quiet as a cat, yes, actually he is. Glen and Martell are exactly alike, which means them niggas wasn't hitting on shit. They ain't make nobody nothing, because if they could, then they would have made themselves something. And child, they ain't much of nothing, all right? Let's be for real. Let's be fucking for real. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode and my commentary. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.